Hi folks, welcome to another Tabletop Assault. I'm Will.
I'm Ross.
And we've got a 1500 bat report for you today, and I am going to be fielding my Blood Angels.
And I'll be using Adeptus Mechanicus.
Indeed, looking forward to this one. What are we going to be playing?
We're going to be playing Maelstrom of War Sealed Orders. This is in the chapter approved. So how that works is that we each get 6 tactical objectives at the start of the game. Once you achieve them or discard them, basically once your hand is empty, you then can draw up to 5 cards. Manage to either discard all them, or if you achieve them all, then you go to 4, etc, etc.
Sounds good.
So it becomes less, but you have to either achieve them or discard them.
Oh no.
So yeah, no. So it's interesting, that one. The other thing as well, sealed orders. We don't know what each of us get in these orders. So
yeah, so we're going to essentially get, one of us is going to have to leave the room when we're filming this, obviously. So.
Yeah, so we keep it secretive.
Exactly.
The way we play. Last thing is we also get a stratagem called Acceptable Losses, where for 1 command point you can burn 3 of your cards.
Yeah.
Because you might go, these 3 are holding me up from getting a new hand. Burn these 3, next turn you get to draw 5 or 4, etc.
That's an interesting one, because I genuinely don't know anyone that would want to use command points to burn. I always want to use them for stratagem, like cool stratagems.
We do that. Points make prizes. Keep that in mind. Get a whole new hand might be helpful. You also get Slayer Warlord, First Blood, and Linebreaker as well.
So with that, yeah, let's just have a look at the forces. Here we have my Blood Angels Battalion detachment. Leading them is going to be my Chaplain with his jump pack. He's going to be rocking his Crozion's Arcanum with an Inferno pistol, and his Warlord trait is going to be Artisan of War, so he's going to get that extra damage on his melee weapon. And he will be carrying the relic, the Angel's Wing, as well. Rocking the other HQ choice, we're looking at a Captain. He's just coming with a Power Sword and a Bolt Pistol, so fairly simple loadout for him. Covering the troops, we've got a 6-man tactical squad. They're just going to be rocking their bolt guns, and I've thrown in a missile launcher in there. Then we've got 2 5-man tactical squads, again just bolt guns and a missile launcher apiece in each of those squads as well. Moving on to the elites, we've got a 10-man Death Company Marine squad with jump packs, chain swords and bolt pistols, and we've got 1 power fist hidden away in there as well. Then we've got another Death Company. This time it's only 9 guys in there. We've got 5 chain swords and bolt pistols in there, and 4 bolt guns, just to add a wee bit of range on there for a wee bit of versatility. Then we've got a Death Company Dreadnought as well. He's going to have his Storm Bolter and a Melt-A-Gun, and obviously he'll be rocking the Blood Talons. And then finally for the Flyers, we've got a Storm Raven gunship. He's just got his twin las cannon, and he's got a Typhoon missile launcher in there as well. And then a Storm Talon gunship, and he's going to have the twin assault cannon and a Typhoon missile launcher also. So that's just going to come in at 6 command points there, so it gives me a few toys to play about with. Quite a small force. I'm well aware I am fighting a knight, so we'll see how that goes. But with that, let's just fire it over to Ross.
Got here our Adeptus Mechanicus Agrippina force, 1500 points in a spearhead detachment, along with a super heavy auxiliary detachment. This gives me 4 command points to use in this game. So for my HQ, I have a Tech Priest Dominus. He's got Arcana Mechanicum, which is basically sort of a relic. It's the Autocadus of Archenland, and his Warlord trait is Necromechanic. Means he's basically very, very efficient at repairing. He's equipped with Homicide Axe, Eradication Ray, and a Phosphor Serpentor. For my troops, I've got 2 units of Skitarii Rangers, both in 5-man squads, just armed with galvanic rifles, keeping it cheap. I then have a unit of, for fast attack, unit of Sidonia Dragoons, 3 of them, all armed with taser lances and broad spectrum data tethers. And then for my heavy support, I have a unit of 2 Castellan robots, both armed with heavy phosphor blasters because they're awesome. I've got two Unager Dune crawlers, both armed with neutron lasers, 2 Cognis heavy stubbers, and broad spectrum data tellers on them as well, but they are separate units. And for my super heavy auxiliary detachment, I have a Knight Crusader with an Avenger Gatling Cannon, Rapid Fire Battle Cannon, 2 heavy stubbers, a heavy flamer, Storm Spear rocket pod, and Titanic feet. And that's my 1500 points of Agrippina Admech.
This is the battlefield for today, so lots of terrain, fences, trees, lots of stuff to try and hide behind and duck and dive into cover. Not too shabby at all. We're obviously playing Dawn of War today in terms of deployments, so fairly standard. I love a simple tale. In terms of the objectives on the field today, so we've got objective marker number 1 right here in the middle of this little forested area, and objective marker 2 up here on this flank here, top corner. Objective marker number 3, we're coming all the way down here, the bomb heading away on the opposite corner. Then we've got objective marker number 4, squirreled away in here. 5, bouncing right back over to here. And then finally objective marker 6 here. We tend to like to try and mix up the objectives so it's not just sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It creates a bit more variety. But that is it for the battlefield. Let's double check on deployment. Okay, so that is deployment done, and I had hardly any units, so it's fantastic. I've got my Storm Talon and my Storm Raven there. Storm Talon's just hiding underneath Big Bird's wing. The Storm Raven has got the Dreadnought hiding in there. He's got the 9-man Death Company squad in there without the jump packs. They've got the Chaplain in there and the Captain, so that makes 12 comfortably. There we go. So right in the corner, as far away from Ross's big guns as possible. Moving on, we've got a 5-man tactical squad just on the top floor holding that objective. Then we've got the 6-man tactical squad just underneath as well, in case Ross starts to rinse them, just so I can keep trying to hold that objective. Over here we've got the Death Company, 10 guys with the jump packs, and of course a 5-man tactical squad there holding that objective as well. So that is it for Blood Angels deployment. Let's just check out what Ross did.
So now we have the Admech deployment. So in this building, I have some Rangers hiding away in there, basically just in case they need to move out and take objectives. We then have this wee castle of stuff, Sidonia Dragoons up front, just to charge out or protect units if needed. We have a Dune Crawler, our Castellan robots, another Dune Crawler, and my Tech Priest to try and either repair them or help with misses. So they're all on that side. And then we have our Knight on this flank, because he's pretty determined to do it on his own, along with some Rangers on that objective up there as well. So yeah, it's not quite as spread out as Will's, but I'm covering a few areas. So Will, you finished up deploying first, so you do get +1 to your dice roll to see who goes first.
Sure do. Show me something high. Okay, so that'll be a 4.
That'll be a 4, and I am a 2. So I do get attempt to seize, which I'm going to successfully seize. That's not a successful seize. Let's go into Blood Angels, turn 1.
Okay, so this will be Blood Angels turn 1. Now it's probably worth mentioning, before the first battle round actually commences, I will be using a stratagem. I'll be using Forlorn Fury for my big squad of Death Company right here. Now, it's probably worth mentioning, obviously I rolled to advance with this as well. I rolled a 5, or 4 even.
This gives you 16 inches.
So it's scored right across the field straight away. It cost me 2 command points. It's worth mentioning, this doesn't actually count towards my actual movement in the movement phase. So I'll get to move, I'll get to shoot. In the next round, these guys have got jump packs as well, so that's an extra 12 inches. Potentially, that's just 24 inches base without even the advances. frightening stuff. So with that, I've got to move my Storm Ravens, get them right up in there. They've got a deadly cargo to unload. So with that, let's just do a tiny bit of movement, and then let's see where I'll end up. Okay folks, and here we have my tactical objectives. Obviously I had to draw 6 of them. Now obviously I have to keep these secret from Ross throughout the game. So Ross has kindly left the room. To begin, I've got Blood and Guts, so I get 1 victory point if 1 enemy was destroyed during the fight phase. If 3 or more enemies were destroyed during the fight phase, I gain D3. Okay. Got Assassinate, so if 1 enemy character was destroyed, so he does have only 1 character, so that's fine, I can achieve that. Let's see, Purity through Bloodshed, so score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the fight phase of this turn and the last model in the enemy unit was slain by an attack made by a Blood Angels unit. Score D3 victory points if 3 enemy units were destroyed, and D3 plus 3 if 6 were destroyed. Well, I can definitely get some points through that, so that's absolutely fine. Psychological Warfare, score 1 victory point if an opponent failed a morale test. Now Ross does have quite high morale and really small units, so that might be quite hard to achieve. So we'll see what happens with that one. Big Game Hunter, score 1 victory point if 1 enemy unit with wounds characteristic of 10 or more was destroyed. Totally achievable because he has a lot of units with high wound characteristics, that knight in particular. And Defend Objective Marker 3. Now that is totally worthwhile and achievable because I'm currently holding it. So yeah, I've drawn pretty well. So let's just let's have a quick gander at where I finished with the movement phase. Okay, so that is movement done for the Blood Angels. And look at that. Death Company right in the face of that castle right there. Didn't advance with him, just used their jump packs again and moved 12 inch. Not too shabby at all. Storm Raven flew right up, ready to drop its cargo the next turn. If Ross happens to blow it up and things spill out anyway, that's fine as well. Got the Storm Raven, or Storm Talon gunship should I say, just moved up. Getting ready to ping off a few things there. And then back to my lines. Obviously I've got my tactical squads, not moving anywhere. Obviously this one's holding 6 there. And this one's just sitting in the back line there as well. So it's not too bad. So yeah, I'm fairly happy, I'm feeling pretty confident. But with that, let's do a little bit of shooting. Let's kickstart the shooting phase with the Storm Talon gunship. Now, Ross probably forgot to mention, but he did mention to me off camera, so might as well give him the opportunity.
Yeah, I forgot to say mechanicals because it's not my turn 1, but I do get it in first battle round. It's going to be Shroud Sam, I'm going to be in cover. Yeah, so with that, we'll start with the Storm Talon gunship here. He's going to fire his twin assault cannon into the unit of Rangers here. And then his Typhoon missile launcher, the crack variation, will be going into the knight. Ooh. Yeah, so it's going to be... okay, I'm going to spend a command point to activate ion shields on the knight. So I get 4 up in bowl.
Not too shabby, can't argue with that.
What's your AP on then?
So, -2.
-2, yeah, because I've got a feeling you're going to put more firepower into it. So I'm going to activate ion shields.
No, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so twin assault cannon to start. It's going to be heavy 12 into the unit there, the Rangers. Oh, let's not throw dice away.
So what are you hitting on?
So normally it's 3s, obviously I have moved and it's a heavy weapon, so it would go to 4. However, I do have strafing run, which adds +1 to targeting units that cannot fly, which that cannot obviously, so it kind of negates it all out there.
Okay, so 3s to hit?
Yep, 3s to hit, let's see what we can do. Wow, all bar 1.
Oh no!
This might be a dead unit.
Maybe.
Might be. So this is, what's your toughness?
Toughness 3.
Oh wow, so this is strength 6. So it's 2s to wound, -1. Okay, so I've missed 2 there.
Oh man.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds, Ross.
9 wounds. I am 4 up save normally, +1 for being in cover. So I'm down to 4+ save. Yeah. really nice, but not nice enough. It is actually leaving me with one guy still alive.
Oh, not too bad. It's quite successful there. Moving on to the Typhoon missile launcher, firing the crack missiles at the knight. So it's 2 shots. Let's see what we can do. Gonna need 3s because of that strafing run.
Ah.
Never mind. Do you know what? I will use 1 command point, see if I can get a reroll on that. There you go.
That's more like it.
Needing a 4. Don't you do it.
Oh no!
Ah, well, waste of a command point there.
Hey, me too so far.
Moving on, I've obviously got my tactical squads with their missile launchers. Now the heavy, sorry, not the heavy bolters, just their bolt guns are out of range just of everything. So it's only the missile launchers that I can use, and I'm actually going to roll these all at once. Every missile launcher in each of those squads is going to fire at the knight.
Okay.
So that's 3 crack missiles I'm going to be looking at. So let's get this done. So you need 3s here. So 1 misses, and I'm going to need 4s on this for 2 hits.
2 hits. I did activate rotate ion shields, 4 pinballs.
Wow!
Didn't even need those ion shields.
Moving on to the Storm Raven gunship. He's going to fire all of his weapons, so his twin las cannon and his Typhoon missile launcher into the knight. Not really worried about the castle of things, just mainly because all my units I feel will start to tie that up quite nicely. It's the knight that I feel is going to start creating a lot of issues, and I've not even touched them yet. So let's do it. We're going to go with a twin las cannon first. 2 shots, don't suffer any penalties because powered machine spirit. Need 3s. Alrighty. Gonna need 3s again because it's strength 9. Oh!
Oh no.
1 there, then I've got the crack missiles from the Typhoon missile launcher. Gonna need 3s.
Oh no.
And 4s. My god, the dice gods absolutely hate me. Right, I've just got a few pistols left actually, and then we're done. Okay, after that disaster, moving on to the pistols. We've got the 10 pistols in that Death Company squad there. They're going to just shoot the Castellan robots. Do you know what I mean? I don't expect the pistols to do much, but if I can shave a wound off, I'll be happy. So I'm going to need 3s to hit here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I've missed 4. And then I'm actually going to need 5s and 6s to accomplish anything.
So 2 5s.
2 5s.
So I'm usually a 3-up save. I am Shroud Slammed at the moment. Give me a 2+ save and a Magus Protocol. So I'm a 1+ save, but I still fail in 1s. Really? Wow. Sure. So 2 wounds.
Alrighty, I am going to move straight into the charge phase. We've got this big unit of Death Company here. They are going to charge both the Onagar in the front there and the Sidonian Dragoons. Going to try and tie them all up. So with that, Ross, you've obviously got a bit of Overwatch.
Some. The Dragoons don't have any, but the Dunecrawler sure does. Neutron laser coming at you, D3 shots.
Nice.
Nice. I am Overwatching on 5s because I'm Agrippina.
Exactly.
So 5s to hit.
Thank goodness.
For none. And then I do have the 2 Cognis Heavy Stubbers, hit on 5s. Where's this Agrippina? So we've got 1 hit, wounding on 4s. For nothing. Do you want to do your 2-inch charge?
If that.
If that.
And that's made. So I'll get those guys moved in and we'll do some chopping. Alrighty, so to divvy up the attacks, I'm going to throw 1 chainsword against the Onagar. I mainly just try to drag them into that combat to hold them there and stop them from shooting. The rest of the chainsword, so the other 8 chainswords and the power fist, are going to go into the Sidonian Dragoons.
Whoa.
So we'll start with the chainsword going into the Onagar. It's going to be 3 attacks, 2 base, 1 for the chainsword. It's going to be 3s to hit. For 2 hits. Alrighty, and then it's going to be 4s to wounds. Normally it would be 5s, but I get +1 to my wound rolls when I charge due to red thirst. So show me some 4s. So I got 1 6 there.
Okay. I will get a 3+ save. Nailed it.
Nice. Moving on, we have got a ton of attacks going into the Sidonian Dragoons.
Okay.
Just quickly get those off the table. Yep.
Whole bunch of them?
Whole bunch of them. So let's do this. Gonna need 3s here. Okay, so I've missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 misses so far. Liking my odds. Then I'm gonna need 4s on this as well. Alrighty, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 wounds there.
Okay, not fun. I am 4+ save, so 4+. I see quite a lot of success.
So that's 2, 4, 5 wounds.
5 wounds, so he's down to 1 wound.
Now I totally just realised I put dice off to the side there, and they were for the power fist. Should have done that first.
Absolutely should have done it first.
So let's do it. So it's going to be 4s to hit because it's -1
so you've got
for 1 hit. It's going to be totally wasted on this guy now, and it's going to be 2s to wound on this. 2s to wound.
2s to wound. It's -3, but I have a 6-up Bionics.
Yep.
Do I want to try and save him? No, I'm going to let it go.
Let him fly, right?
Yeah.
Well, regardless of damage, he's dead, so I'm not even going to bother rolling for that.
No, but I'll see if it explodes. See if I roll a 6 here, I'll be really disappointed in myself. No, so as 1 Dragoon going down. So my Dragoons are going to attack back. I was debating whether to use, I think, as a Conqueror Protocol Doctrina, so that I could do a lot more stuff, but I'm not going to. I'll save that for later, because I have plans for his Death Guard.
Indeed.
Death Guard, Death Company. So I'm only going to get 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okie dokie. And we're going to be wounding you on 2s. I'm strength 8.
Is that on the charge or just in general?
That's just in general.
Wow.
So that is 4 wounds, -1 AP, 2 damage apiece.
Okay, so that would bring my armour to 4.
So 2 saved, and then you've got 6 up funeral pain.
I do indeed.
Bam, 2 damage apiece, so you've got to roll, is it 5s or 6s?
6s on this.
6s, so double 6s will save you. That's the opposite.
It is the total opposite, so I lose 2 death completely.
Well, no, that's just for the first one, see if the other one survives.
Ah, yes.
So I'm 2 damage apiece.
Oh, 2 damage piece.
No.
No, that would matter. So definitely lose 2.
Definitely losing 2. And my Dragon Crawler strike back next. 3 attacks is at peak efficiency, hitting on 5s. 4 none.
Nice. And that is approaching the end of the fight phase. However, since I have nothing left to fight with, I'm going to use a stratagem, and I'm actually going to clear myself out of command points with this. I am going to honour the chapter. Use this stratagem at the end of any fight phase, and a friendly Blood Angels infantry model or unit can immediately fight for a 2nd time, which I'm going to activate on the Death Company. So they are going to get another shot at trying to smash into that that front line there. Now I'm not going to make that mistake again with the Power Fist. He is going to be swinging that first.
Okay, so is everything going after the Dragoons?
Absolutely everything. I'm not splitting any hits now. The Dragoons need gone. So here we go. Going to be 2 hits here. 4s or more. Both of them hit.
Uh-oh.
Obviously Red Thirst is still active this phase, so I'm going to need 2s. Both hit.
I need 6s. Oh, oof. Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be d6 damage apiece. Show me double 6s. Oh.
So that'll be 1 gone for sure.
That is 1 gone. However, I've still got all the chain swords to come now. Let's do this. Obviously I'm missing 6 attacks from the original one because 2 guys went down. So I'm going to need 3s here. Not too bad. I've missed 5 so far. and I'm going to need 4s on this due to Red Thirst being active this phase. That is looking pretty decent. Yeah, I'll take that. So let's see how many we had there. So that was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, Ross.
12, okay. 4 up saves. Oh, wow.
Absolutely cracking, mate.
Only failed 1.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Sorry folks, it just occurred to me that I went and said the Power Fist was D6 damage. I meant D3 damage. But regardless, obviously that Sidonian Dragoon still goes down with that extra wound there. So
I'm actually going to spend a command point to try and save that one.
Yeah, fire away.
So,
you rolled pretty well there, but I'm pretty sure all your 6s and 5s or 4s have been used up there.
I really need to actually pass this so much. Oh, no.
I'll take that.
So command point down, and there is still a Sidonian Dragoon down.
Alrighty folks, so that is it all done. I have consolidated round here and I have now dragged in the Castellan robots as well.
Yeah, because you did that at the end of the fight phase, I can't fight with them back. Not that they're actually any good, which is problematic. A lot of my strategies have gone out the window with that. Gotta see if I explode with that Dragoon. I do. Everything within 3 inches of him suffers a mortal wound. So 1 mortal wound on the Death Company. Do you want to try and ignore it?
Yep, so on a 6, I ignore it.
Oh, man.
So he is staying in the fight.
I'll be taking mortal wounds though. So I've got 1 morale check to make with this Ranger. He can flee on a 4, 5 or 6. He is sticking about. He's usually 7, minus 4 brings him to 3. We're okay.
Okay, so that was a relatively successful phase. Rinsed a Ranger squad, only 1 guy left. 2 Sidonian Dragoons are down, and of course I've tied the Dragoon, the Onagar and the Castellan robots into that combat, so that should give me a little bit of breathing room. Obviously I am well aware Ross still has that Knight, and Knights are filthy in this edition, so I am still worried that that thing has gotten away completely unscathed. It will be a focal point in my next turn. But with that, let's bash ahead into Ross's turn.
So Admech turn 1, and already it's looking pretty dire. I've got, you know, Death Company that have actually held down my units pretty well. I thought my Sidonian shield would hold, and then, well, attacked again and broke that shield apart, which is tied in my Castellan robots, which was my answer to Death Company. So that's not happening. Very tricky here. I think my Knight is going to be the big guy. He has to bring all the pain. Going to be very tricky. Odd that Will didn't actually achieve anything. I don't know what his cards are, so he says he achieved nothing.
I didn't, sadly.
He did ask me, is Macedonian Dragoons 1 unit? They are, so he didn't achieve whatever that might be. So yeah, very tricky. Let's have a look at the cards I draw. So we have the 6 cards I've drawn for my turn 1. We have Kingslayer. Well, I don't even know where that guy is at the moment. I think he's in a ship, so he's not getting killed just yet. Psychological Warfare, if your opponent failed a morale test during this turn, very possible. Big Game Hunter, if at least 1 enemy unit with wounds of 10 or more was destroyed. Kind of want to move a gunship, I've got a lot of things to do as well, so that's possible. Destroy and acquire, score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy vehicle was destroyed but did not explode, crash or burn, etc. Again possible, goes quite nice with Big Game Hunter. Quest for Knowledge, score D3 victory points if you control an objective marker that was controlled by your opponent at the start of the turn. If you control 3 or more objective markers that were controlled by your opponent at the start of the turn, score D3 plus 3. Not going to happen. Will stuff's down here and I have no infiltrators to get down there, so that's kind of difficult. And defend objective marker 6. Well, Will's doing that, so nope. Tricky, my main big things is I need to bring down a flyer. Okay, let's go into movement. Finished up the movement phase for the Admech. Pretty simple. I got the Dune Crawl and the Castellan robots out of combat, because that seems sensible. Kept the Dragoon in combat, praying that my knight comes to its rescue and deals with that death company, because that would be really helpful. Not really got an answer for this flyer with a lot of pain in it, but we'll see what we can do. Ranger stayed still in that building, and this Ranger is just hoping for prayers. He's watched a lot of friends die, doesn't want to see again. So with that, let's go into the shooting phase. Just before I start shooting, I'm going to do a quick repair roll on Castellan robots. Yep, so I get D3 wounds back, +1, and I can reroll. Gonna reroll that. No! Yep, so he'll recover 2 wounds, as I do have lots of repairing warlord traits and things. Either way, he is back up to 5 wounds. So we need to go for a Matter of Glory on this one. I'm going to activate Protector Doctrine Imperative, which is onto my Dunecrawler. Gives it +1 to hit, but because it's got a broad spectrum data tether, it goes to 2+ to hit. Going to be targeting everything, including the Cognus Heavy Stubbers, into this big guy here. Storm Raven?
Storm Raven, yeah.
Yep. You're -1 to hit, but I'm +2 to hit, meaning I'm going to be 2s to hit you.
Yeah, because technically that would take him to 1 to hit, but yeah.
Okay, so this really matters. Neutron laser, D3 shots. If it's poor, I'm definitely going to command point this. It's not poor.
Not bad.
So 2s to hit, rerolling the 1s because I'm near the Dominus. Reroll that 1. I really do not want to see another 1. But 2+ to hit is looking good. 3s to wounds. I'm going to use that command point to reroll that. I'm out of command points for 3. -4 AP means you shouldn't get any save. You've not got any invul.
Will not, no.
No, so it's 3d6 damage, with 3 being the minimum on each dice. So that'll be 8 wounds plus another 3, brings you down to 11.
Close.
Close, but not quite. Cognus Heavy Stubbers next from the Dunecrawler. Again, I'm under Protector Doctrine Imperative, so 6 shots as I have 2, hitting on 2s. Reroll that 1 due to Dominus. Nice. Now it is 5s to wound you though. For 4 wounds.
Oh, Ross.
Oh, it's full armor save though.
Yeah, so 3s.
Be a hero and fail 3 of these. Or none, up to you, Will.
Nice, I will take that.
The Dominus next with his Eradication Ray and Phosphor Serpenta. Going to be going for the Storm Raven. It is within 8 inches, so it's in the danger zone of the Eradication Ray, which can do a wee bit of damage.
Indeed.
It is heavy. I did move, and you're hard to hit. So my 2 up to hit becomes a 4+ to hit. So it's heavy D3. Only 1. Hen and 4s rerolling 1s. Reroll that 1! We do hit.
Just.
It's going to be 5s to injure. I'm only strength 6. Unfortunately, it does not quite connect. So I've got my Knight Crusader next, armed to the teeth with a bunch of stuff. I am going to put the Rapid Fire Battle Cannon, the Storm Spear Missile Pods, the Flamers, if they're in range, onto the Storm Raven. Okay, I'll probably put the Heavy Stubbers into them as well.
Cool. Just
trying to shoot its death. And then I'm going to put the Avenger Gatling Cannon into this small one. Storm
Talon.
Storm Talon. I could put everything into the big thing, but I'd rather not. So let's start with the Avenger, the Rapid Fire Battle Cannon. 2d6 shots. For 4, not ideal, but might be able to be okay. Gonna need 4s to hit you because you're hard to hit.
Oh, only 1.
Only 1. You're toughness 7, so it's going to be 3s to wound you.
Sure will. Oh my word.
Regrets have been made. Storm Spear Missile, I believe, if you give me a wee second. Storm Spear Missile is heavy 3, so it's going to be 4s to hit you. Oh, regrets. Many regrets. It's going to be 3s to wound you. So we do wound you. It is -2, so you've got 5 up save.
Okay.
I need you to fail this.
Which I do.
Which you do.
2 away over there.
And it's d6 damage, so on a 3+, Success.
There you go, Ross.
We got it. Do you want to see if you explode? Crash and burn?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Would be nice.
He does.
It does actually, it's bad for me.
It is, yeah, because my guys disembark once this is done, so...
Oh, this might be bad. Let's measure up. So that was actually really unfortunate for me because the only things in range of crash and burn are my Dune Crawler and my Knight, both suffering D3 wounds. Will, if you want to do the Dune Crawler first?
Yeah, let's see what happens. Show me 5 6s. There you go, so it's 3 mortal wounds on the Dune Crawler.
And the Knight.
And the Knight, let's see that again, please. For
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Ooh. So I brought down the Stormraven gunship, and with that, they dropped a bunch of stuff.
Hooray! So, yeah, so there's 12 models there all told. Obviously I have to roll a dice for each one. Any roll of a 1, I choose a model to be slain.
Sure do.
So let's see as few ones as possible here.
On the scale of as few ones as possible.
That couldn't have gone any better! Not a single guy dies! Love it.
Okay, and as I declared with the Knight, was going to fire its Avenger Gatling Cannon at the... You're going to have to help me.
Storm Talon gunship.
Storm Talon gunship. So I've got 12 shots, hitting on 4s because you're hard to hit. 4... Not great, but not bad. Yeah, survivable. So, yep. And I'm going to need forced wound you because I'm strength 6, you're toughness 6. That's cocked. Cool. So 3 wins, minus 2 AP.
Yep. So 5s and 6s to save them. Or to save the wounds.
Oh man.
So only 2 damage.
It's going to fire this ranger next. I want to go after Death Company, but he actually can't see them.
Yeah, just the positioning of that building being too tall.
Ah, I know. So I'm going to go after these guys.
Yeah.
Even though they're 2 up save at the moment. Why not? So 3s to hit. Hey, 4s to win, 6s are minus 1 AP. That is definitely nothing. So I've got these rangers hiding in this building here. All can see out because I positioned them that way, and they have 30-inch range. You're not in range of me, but I'm in range of you.
I sure am in, yeah, so let's see what you're going to do.
5 shots, 10 on 3s. Wow!
Nice, not
If
bad.
I can repeat that again, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, not
4s
bad
to
at all.
wins, 6s are minus 1 AP. So you have 2 2-up saves and 1 3-up.
Okay, so the 2-ups.
Double 1.
Oh, Ross!
Oh, got 1! Woo!
Keep your filthy mouth closed. There we go, so you got 1, buddy.
And my Knight is going to go stomp in, save this Sidonian Dragoon from despair. I'm going to charge that Death Company. It's a 4-inch charge.
Show us a 2 and a 1, Ross, or double 1.
Oh
Yes!
no!
Yes! Yes!
I have no command points left. That is a failed charge. So after that travesty, we've only got the Sidonian Dragoon to defend himself. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, but 6s explode. Wow, that's a... Wow, okay, that's an extra 2. I didn't expect that many, and another 2 coming as well. I'll get those dice. So that was awesome. Somehow I managed to end up with 7 attacks, hitting wounded on 2s. For 6 wounds, minus 1 AP, so it's 4-up saves.
4 up.
Loads.
Failed 2.
What? What's with us rolling 6s today in places we probably don't need them?
Oh no.
So you've got your Funeral Pain sort of thing.
Is it damage 2, is it?
It's damage 2, so you've got to roll 2 6s
Yep.
to
So
survive.
let's see some of those 6s again. Nope, so that's 1 definitely dead, and try again for the last guy. No, so that's 2 Death Company down. Yeah, we'll strike back here, so I'm going to start with the Power Fist. Might as well get that out of the way.
Sure.
So it's going to be 2 hits, no Red Thirst this round. So we're going to be 4s because it's minus 1. But nothing.
Really needed that like a previous turn.
Yeah, sure did. Alright, let's do this. All the chain swords, let's see what we can do. So it's going to be 3s here. It's cocked. Okay, so I have missed 5, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 have hit. We need 5s and 6s. for 2.
2 wounds, 3 up saves, 4 up saves.
For 1 wound.
For 1 wound.
Okay, I do have a morale check to take this round. Obviously I lost 2 death company there, so on a 6 I will lose an additional marine. So let me see a 1 or a 2.
So that's the end of Admech turn 1. Not ideal. I went big to bring down the Storm Raven, and if I had, that knight would have actually made very quick business of all these guys down here. Unfortunately, it did not, and it also failed its charge, which was even more letting down. Bad night, not good. Now I did achieve some things and I messed up on others. So I did have, although Will doesn't know this, acquisition at any cost I believe, or the one where basically I want your spare bits of vehicles. I would have scored a victory point if you didn't explode with your Raven, but you did! Wounded me and denied me a victory point.
A nightmare, man, that sucks.
Yeah, so I did get Big Game Hunter though, because I had more than 10 wins, so that's 1 victory point. And I'm going to discard a card, because I can discard 1 as normal objectives. I'm going to discard Defend Objective Marker 6, because there's no way I am getting over there. Not anytime soon anyway. So with that, let's go into Blood Angels turn 2.
Alrighty folks, so should probably have mentioned at the end of Ross's go I have completed Defend Objective Marker 3, which is right down in that bottom corner there. I held it for 2 consecutive turns, my turn and Ross's turn, so that is
2 victory points.
2 victory points for that, so not too bad at all. Quite glad that Ross didn't get that knight stuck in. He would have just absolutely cleared my death company out. So quite thankful there, and he's left himself out in the open, so I still have a lot of crack missiles left to fire at him. So a lot of missiles will be going into that knight, and again pretty much all my death company, my captain, my chaplain, my death company dreadnought have all landed on his back line now. So I'm going to aim to just get those guys all tied up in combat and just start holding them so they don't bring those big guns to bear. But with that, I'm going to do a tiny bit of movement and then we'll get on with some shooting. Movement done for the Blood Angels. So we're going to start on my back line, and as you can imagine, my tactical squads with the missile launchers have not moved, still staying where they are. Same with the guys on the flank here, even though they don't need that objective anymore, don't want to move. They've got a target in sight, which is of course going to be the knight. The Storm Talon gunship is moved down the street, and it's got plenty of targets to choose from. Death Company still stuck in combat, obviously. The other Death Company has moved through the building, got plenty of targets now. The Captain and the Dreadnought just moved ever so slightly forward, pretty much guaranteed charge, and then the Chaplain has smack dabbed right in the back line in amongst all of it. Now, the reason I've done this will become very, very clear.
Just to say, I've got Canticles on Messiah. I am going to go with the one that gives me reroll hits in the combat phase. I think it's Remorseless Fists, but yeah, that'll be helpful.
And to kickstart the shooting phase with the tactical squads. Now, they've all got the exact same target, so I'm going to gather everything up in a oneer. Now, we'll start with the bolt guns. The bolt guns in this squad here on the top, with the exception of the guy at the back, and the bolt guns on the bottom squad, the only thing they've got in range is the knight. So they are going to throw 8 bolt gun shots at the knight, see if I can strip off a wound. Yeah. So with that, roll them all at the same time, because again, what's the point in rolling them separately? Got no other targets. So 3s to hit. Let's pull that back. So I've got 2 misses there, 3 misses in total. Okay, then I'm going to need, what's your toughness? 8?
Toughness 8, so 6s.
Oh dear. For nothing there. Okay, so let's get rid of those just now. And then the missile launchers in both that squad, the squad underneath, and the squad down the end there. Again, I'm just going to roll them all in a oneer, just for haste, if you like.
Sure, sure, sure.
Because again, it's their only targets. So here we go. So 3 missile launchers. They're firing crack, obviously. So I've got 1 cocked there. So 1's hit so far. So that's 2 hits. Okay, it's going to be 4s to wound you here. For 2 wounds, and it's -2.
-2, 5 up save, 5 up invul. Made them both!
Ooh.
No, no saves.
So it's going to be d6 damage apiece here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So that's 7 wounds. Moving on to the Storm Talon gunship. It's obviously done a flyby of the Imperial Knight there, and he's going to throw all of his shots into the Knight. So the Typhoon missile launcher is going to fire a crack missile, or 2 crack missiles even, into the Knight, and all of his assault cannon shots as well. Going to really try and just bring that guy down in efficiency as much as possible. So we'll start with the assault cannon shots, just because we've got the dice here. So it's 12 shots. We're going to need 3s here, because of strafe and run. Not too bad. Only missed 3.
Nice.
Not bad at all. And then it's going to be 5s to hurt you.
Sure is.
For 3 bits of heart.
3 bits of heart. What's this AP?
If you give me 2 seconds, I believe it's -1.
Okay, okay.
I shall find out.
We'll have a look at that in a second. You should know assault.
Yeah, I think it's -1. Yep, sure is. -1, my friend. 1 damage. Fire away.
4 up saves.
Oh my word!
That's me down to 12 wounds.
12 wounds. Okay, so I've got my my Typhoon missile launcher next. It's going to be 2 crack missiles essentially. See what we can do. It's going to be 3s.
Okay, you won't kill me, thank goodness.
Kill you. And then going to be
4s
here. Yep. There you go.
-2 AP.
Yep.
5 up save. Nailed it.
Made it. Okay, moving on. We've got Death Company here. Now there's 5 bolt pistols, 4 bolt guns in that unit. The bolt guns are obviously in rapid fire range, and they're also within range of the captain for battle rights. Just realised that right there. So it's going to be 13 shots all told. I'm just going to roll them all at the same time because it's the same strength and AP value. So, and they're all going into the Castellan robots. Let's see if I can start shaving off some wounds. So I'm going to need 3s to hit here, re-roll them 1s. Okay, that's actually, wow, only missed 1 and then 1 re-roll. Okay, so that was a 4.
Nice.
Not bad at all. I'm going to need 5s here. Wow. There you go, buddy. That's 5 wounds right there, my friend.
Okay, okay. I didn't activate Benharic Override, so I'm still going to be a 2+ save with Aegis Protocol. So 2+ saves! Nailed it.
Because I've remembered, and I am utterly awful at remembering, bolt pistols in combat, obviously they're going to get to shoot. So let's do this now before I forget. 6 bolt pistols. 3s to hit.
You got all of them.
All of them. Love it. These
okay.
guys do not worry about pressure. There we go.
5 swing though.
Wow, these guys do not bend under pressure. There you go, buddy.
Right, no way I can fail all these. So 4+ saves. Coming at you. Well, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, only
Lost
1 wound,
one
buddy.
wound.
So it's down to 3 wounds, my friend. Right, moving on. We've got my chaplain. This is my warlord as well. Very brave guy, right in the back lines there. He's got his Infernus pistol, and he's going to throw it at Ross's warlord.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, yeah, 1 shot. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. So, show me a 3. Get it.
Yep. Strength.
It'll be 8 because it's essentially Melta.
Okay, okay, so it'll be 3s to wounds.
It sure is.
I'm toughness 5. Pretty sure I am. We'll check afterwards. If you don't roll a 2. No, 3 will do it.
Yep,
yeah, 3 will do it.
Okay, so
I have a 5 up pinball.
Oh.
No.
Obviously, it is in melter range.
So a 5 will kill me.
So I get to roll 2 dice and discard the lowest. Show me something high. Okay, so it's only 3 wounds, my friend. I've got my captain next. He's just got a bolt pistol, but you know what? I'll just throw him at the Onagar. Why not get it used? So it's going to be 2 to hit. Reroll on 1s. Made it. 5s to wound. Nice one.
Nice one. 3 up save. No shards on. I'm fine.
Not too shabby. Let me gather some dice because we've got 1 more bit of shooting to do. Okay, so we've got the Dreadnought next. Now he's got a Storm Bolter and a Melter Gun. I'm going to throw the Storm Bolter shots first because I'm kind of hoping I will get really lucky and try and shave off those 3 wounds. I mean, this will be really lucky.
That'll be really lucky.
Ridiculously lucky. But,
really lucky.
I know.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's all going to go into the same place anyway.
Okay.
Let's do it. So, wow.
Okay.
3s and
5s to wounds.
Oh, that's a cop up. Let's get rid of these. No.
No.
So nothing at all there. Yeah, well, we've got the Melter Gun though.
Now, did you move him or did you deploy out like that?
I deployed out, so he's not moved. It's only the captain that moved and the Death Company.
Oh man, so no negatives for your...
Nope.
Although it's not a Melter Gun.
It's a Melter Gun, so it's assault anyway.
Oh,
so
you're fine.
Don't need to worry about that. Right, so we are going to be looking at a 3 here. We roll 1 because of battle rights.
Number 2. Yes!
Ross.
Nailed it.
You have no idea how much that hurt. But I believe that is me done for shooting. Yep, that is it. It's gonna go into that thirsty charge phase. Moving into the anticipated charge phase for the Blood Angels, and this is the coup de grace, as some might say. The chaplain will kickstart things. Now, he is actually going to charge the Warlord, the Castellan robots, and the Onagar. Now, obviously, because he's got the Angel Shard, he cannot be targeted for Overwatch.
Oh man.
Now, it would literally just be, there you go.
Yeah.
In, and I am dragging everything into that combat.
I can't tell you how much firepower you just negated there. I Overwatch in 5s, Castellan robots, neutron laser, and a melta essentially. Wow.
That's exactly it. And now the rest of my guys, Death Company, are free to charge in and start tying all that firepower up. Moving on from that absolute slap, we've got the Death Company here. Now obviously the Castellan robots are already in combat, but these guys are going to drag themselves into that combat and also charge the Onagar as well and try and tie that up. So Ross, at least something will get Overwatch.
Yay! Neutron laser! How many shots? 2. I Overwatch in 5s because I Krapina. Nailed it. 2 are going to become dust. 2s go straight through your armour. It's d6 damage apiece. Minimum 3. So if you want to save any, you need to get trip 6.
Triple 6s. Nope. No, so that is 2 dead.
That's 2 dead. I do also have Cognus Heavy Stubbers. Gonna be 6 shots, hitting on 5s. Yep, hit that dice well. Hitting on 5s. Okay, we've got 2 hits. Gonna be wounding you on 4s. Hey, 2 wounds.
And is there any AP on those?
No AP.
Okay, so 3 ups.
Nailed it. So you lost 2 guys, but do you want to roll your charge? It's 2 inches. Oh, look, you're in.
9 inches. Let's get those guys in. And then finally, we've got my Death Company Dreadnought and my Captain, and they are literally just going to waltz in easy as you like into this Onagar here. Boom, done. And obligatory roll. Look at that.
Terrible rolls.
Terrible rolls, but it's all I needed.
It's all you needed.
So that is a lot of things tied up in combat, and the beauty of it is Ross doesn't have any command points to interrupt any of those combats.
Do you know how hard I hit in combat with these units? None.
With that, let's move on to the charge phase, or the assault phase even. Gonna start the fight phase with this Death Company here. Now it's probably worth mentioning they are in range of Litanies of Hate from the Chaplain, so they'll get reroll fail hits in this fight phase. And they're going to throw all of their attacks at the Castellan robots. Now I know the Castellans are on a 2+ armor save, so it's going to be a lot of ones I need to see from Ross. However, I feel that throwing them onto the Onagar is just a bit pointless, considering the Dreadnought and the Captain are there to try and do that themselves. So with that, all of the attacks going into the Castellan robots. So I'm needing 3s, re-rolling failed hits. Alrighty, so I've missed...
Not many.
Not many at all, so I've missed 5. It's just... Wow.
You missed none.
Not a 1 missed.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to need 4s to hurt you.
Yep,
as
you do
a
have red thirst. Yep.
Oh, that's less promising. So I've got 2.
Don't worry, I have an amazing
4,
saving throw. So
6, 7. There you go, Ross.
7. Cool. I didn't change my protocol, so I'm still in Aegis. You've got no AP.
Nope.
So 2+ saves. I suffered a wound.
Just to recap on this, I totally forgot the extra hits there for Black Rage. It would have been an additional 7. So if you bear with me, just another 7 hits, because they did charge. Re-rolling those failed. Okay, so 1 misses. And again, gonna need 4s here. So that's 1 off the table.
Just reroll one of them.
Yep.
Ah, we're fine. 2+ saves. Nailed it.
Death Company Dread's got 4 attacks base +1 for the charge because of Black Rage. So using his Blood Talons, let's see him rip this Onagar apart. So we're gonna need 3s to hit.
Reroll that one.
Yep, Blood Talons get to reroll failed hit and wound rolls.
Oh wow, you reroll all. Oh
yep,
goodness.
filth. There you go, so all of them hit. Now it's +4, so bring it to strength 10, so that would normally be 3, but because he's red thirst as well, he is a thirsty guy, he's gonna be wounded on 2s, rerollables. Not that he really needed it, although that was a cocked dice, so let's see.
Show me one.
No.
Oh my.
There we go, buddy. All of those through, it's -4.
-4 is
sorry, -2, my bad.
-2, 3 will bring me to 5 up, which is 5 up pinball save. And I get to reroll 1s because I'm within 6 inches of an Arjun Crawler. So 5 up pinball saves, show me! 2 go through, but 3 damage apiece. I can't reroll those 2s. Will finish me. See if I explode. I do not.
Okay, we're moving on to the Blood Angels Chaplain, my Warlord. And he's going to throw all of his attacks at Ross's Warlord.
Please don't.
Get 3 attacks with this fella. He's going to hit him with his Crozius Arcanum. Now obviously I do have Artisan of War, so that Crozius Arcanum's 2 damage now becomes 3. And obviously I've charged, so it's activated Red Thirst as well. So it's a ton of rules for this guy. So let's get started. So it's going to be 2s to hit you. Obviously, due to Litanies of Hate, I get to reroll all failed misses, which I missed 1.
Kill again. Show me another 1. Yes!
Oh, Ross, every time you say it, it happens. It's creepy.
It's creepy.
Then,
can I say double 1 now?
No, you may not.
So your 2s to wounds?
2s to wounds, obviously it's +1 to strength, which would normally bring them down to 3s to wound, but because Red Thirst is active, get an additional +1. So let's do this. So 2s to wound. Oh. So it's -1, Ross.
-1, so I've got 3 up saves. Fail one of these, I'm dead.
1 and 2s. Show Ross 2s. 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 A 1 will do it, so that goes through and it's 3 damage.
He is crunked in the face and he is dead.
And that is Slay the Warlord. And then last but not least, the only unit that was being stuck in combat, this Death Company here, are going to try and finally take down this Dragoon. So we've got the Power Fist first.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll over here for you, Russ.
Cheers, man.
So it's going to be 4s to hit.
Failed them both. Wow.
Although, let me get measured up.
Yeah, measure that.
Battle rights might actually...
I don't think it's battle rights you need.
So,
I think it's...
Yep, just touching him.
So yep, you get to reroll those misses. Tragically. Oh, that's...
regardless, didn't go out there, but I do have all the hits from the chainswords, and again, litanies of hate, just reaching the unit. 3s. Okay. Oh.
Really nice. If you can get that to wounds.
I know. Yeah, that's true actually. That's a lot of 6s and 5s. Okay, so I missed 6 here. Litanies of hate, get to reroll, failed. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to need 5s to wound you here.
Sure are. Okay, so...
No, oh, sorry.
Yep, so 3 wounds, 4 plus save, got past them. No, I've got past at least 1. Oh, so I'm down to 1 wound. Sidonia Dragoon's gonna attack back in my attacks. I have some. It's gonna be 3 attacks. I did activate the reroll hits in the fight phase.
Yep.
As my canticle. Forget what it's called. I want to say Chant of Remorseless Fists, but that might be +1 strength. Either way, I had to reroll 1s. It's gonna be 3-step.
Don't like 2s. Or 1s.
Or 1s. Gonna be wounding you in 2s though. So wound you in 2s, you get 4 up save.
Nope.
Nope, and you get to ignore it on 2 dice.
2 6s.
2 6s.
No.
Nope, so another 1 goes down. Dunecrawler next, on to your Warlords. Hoping for the best. Hen on 5s with 3 attacks for 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. So we do have a wound. Full armor save, only 1 damage.
So 3 plus.
Nailed it.
Suffer wound.
And my Castellan robots next, going after. I'm going to go for your chaplain.
Yeah, I would.
Yep, I want to kill him. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, reroll that one. Nailed it.
4 through, man.
Going to be 3s to wound you.
Gotta love 2s.
Yeah, they're the bane of my life. 2 wounds if you want to roll, and it's full armor save.
Like a pro.
Yep.
So a massively successful turn, I feel, for the Blood Angels. Tying a lot of stuff up of Ross's units, lots of stuff being stuck in common. It's all shooting stuff, which I really just don't want him having free reign blasting this and that. Obviously the Knight has been lowered in efficiency as well, so he's obviously hitting me on 4s now. Really needed that. The Knight is still a problem, not gonna lie, but Ross's force is essentially neutered for a turn in terms of shooting, because that's where he does the most damage. In terms of points, now I have claimed a lot of stuff here. I'm going to cash in everyone. I could have held on to them and tried to cash them in for something bigger, but I'm not going to. So I've got Blood and Guts, score of 1 victory point if an enemy was slain during the fight phase. I would have got more if it hit 3, but I only got 2 slain units in that, so that is 1 victory point there. Purity through Bloodshed, score 1 victory point if an enemy was destroyed in the fight phase. Would have got more if it's more units, so that's a 2nd victory point there. Assassinate, killed his character, killed his warlord. Victory point there. Big Game Hunter, I could have held on to it, tried to use it for the Knight and got D3 victory points. Not going to, I got his Honor Guard, that's 10 wounds, boom, done. That's another victory point. One more tactical objective left. I'm actually going to burn it. It's Psychological Warfare. I could get it next turn, but I'd rather just grab a whole bunch of new tactical objectives. So with that, this turn I've claimed 4 victory points and slay the Warlord. So technically that's 5 victory points I've claimed this turn. and obviously I had 2 from the previous round as well, so that's 7 victory points I'm sitting on, with potential line breaker as well. So Ross is under a lot of pressure at the moment. He really needs to pull something out of the hat with this one. So with that, let's just hand it over to Ross.
So we just finished up the Blood Angels turn 2 there, and that was an incredible turn from you, Will. Not just in terms of stuff you did, a lot of damage, but your tactically was sound as well. You scored 4 of your 5 objective markers, burned your other one, and so you redraw a hand. That's incredible. Wish I could say I'm going to get the same, but I don't think so. But I still have a knight. Now, he may be a bit weaker, but there's still untold carnage you can do. I really need to start clearing up the field a wee bit in the back here. Unlikely, but very potential. A knight is no small feat to take down. I am going to do, hopefully, excess amount of damage that's going to really, really turn the tide. Optimistic? Maybe. Yeah, let's do some movement and see where we end up. Okay, that's about the size of my movement. Knight has moved up. Basically, he's determined not to fail this charge and stomp some Death Company to bits. Stone Dragoon is holding them down pretty efficiently. I absolutely love Dragoons, and going to stay in combat there. Castellan Robots got out of dodge, considering for one of the few times I can actually move because I didn't change protocol. Pretty awesome. Dunecrawler got away as well. Rangers moved round. Their closest target is your Chaplain. I'm determined for Warlord kill. And this ranger over here learned his lesson about missing folk, and he's got a bead through windows on some Death Company. With that, let's go into the shooting phase. Ranger squads are going to attempt to assassinate, even though they've not got any arquebuses, onto your Chaplain. Cool. He is in rapid fire range, which is excellent.
And he is so closest model as well.
Closest models, 10 shots, hitting on 3s. All round, pretty good. And I'm going to be wounding you on 4s. Any 6s are minus 1 AP. So we have 2 normal wounds and 1 minus 1 AP. So I'll be 3 up saves, and I'll be 4 up saves.
Alright.
Fail them all, I'd be really impressed. Oh!
Oh no.
Show me 1, 2 or 3.
Oh my word! William lets himself down when it counts.
Here comes a load of shots from the knight now. Storm Spear Missile Pod into Dreadnought. Rapid Fire Battle Cannon into Dreadnought. Avenger Gatling Cannon, or gun I think. Yep. Into the Death Company. Heavy Flamer into Death Company. And Columnist Heavy Stubbers, I think there's 2, onto the Death Company as well. This could be devastating. I'm going to get some dice. So our knight is going to activate Rapid Fire Battle Cannon onto the Dreadnought. 2d6 shots for 9 shots.
This could be 1 dead Dreadnought.
Hopefully 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep. Now you did manage to bring down to 12 wounds, so I'm lower efficiency, so I'm 4s to hit here. Yeah, it's not great. I actually, if I had 1 more wound, would have hit 3 more times. Such is the way. I'm going to be 3s to wound you. Oh no, so only 1 wound, minus 2 to your armour.
Yeah.
So 5 up save.
Oh, look at that.
Right, we're going to have to rely on the Storm Spear. This is where I need it all to count. 4s to hit.
Oh, it's looking grim.
It's looking terrible. It's going to be 3s to wound you. Oh, this is not good. So after that major disappointment, it was looking so promising. Avenger Gatling Cannon onto the Death Company here.
Okay.
So I'm going to need, I've got 12 shots hitting on 4s.
Oh my word, only 2 I've got through.
I mean, even if I was at peak efficiency. Wow.
Oh my god, Ross, I was actually really optimistic and scared of this turn for you.
These 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Minus 2 AP, 5 up saves.
How many damage piece?
2 damage piece, but do your armour saves first.
Okay, so what did you saves?
Minus 2 AP, 5 up saves.
So 5 ups.
Right.
So only one is going to go down.
And a double 6 will be very spiteful.
Nope, so 1 Death Company down.
Cognus Heavy Stubbers next. On to the Death Company. Hen on 4s. Yeah, okay. And wounding you on 4s. For only 1 wound. Full armour save.
No.
Nice. 6 up.
Nope. It's another guy down.
And finally the Heavy Flamer from him onto Death Company. D6 shots. 5 automatic hits, thank goodness, because hitting has not been my forte this turn. Wounding you on 3s. Oh, very nice. That many minus 1 AP, so it's 4 up saves. Oh, really?
Yep, so 3 have been saved.
And it's 1 damage, so 6s will cause you to
save them.
Oh.
So only your 1 death.
So this knight is tired of shooting, and I'm tired of it shooting. It's going to go into combat against this Death Company. It failed last time on a 4-inch charge. I'm going to need double 1 to get in. Oh, where was that last time?
Oh dear.
Where was that last time? So we're in combat. Let's crunch some Death Company. So I'm going to attack first with my knight. He's going to get 12 attacks, still at peak efficiency. He gets his Titanic feat. 4 attacks, times 3, 12. Excellent. So I am going to be hitting on 4s, no rerolls for him because he does not have the correct Forge World. So, 4s to hit. Very nice. Yep, happy with that.
That should do it.
2s to cause problems. All of them. Now it's minus 2 AP, so it's going to be 5 plus save.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What's the 5s and 6s?
None. Oh no.
Oh wow. There
Okay.
you go. So I've saved 5 of them. That's only 3 deaths.
Yeah, and then we've got to find out how much damage. So D3. So that is 3 if you want to see if you can roll trip 6s.
Nope.
1 dead. Next one. 1 damage, you roll 6 here. I'm not going to be happy.
Oh, very close. So that's-
Now D3. Only 1, don't roll 6.
okay, so this could be 3 guys dead. Yep, 3 Death Company dead.
Dragoon's going to strike next. Again against that Death Company. Can I need them gone? We're going to be 3 attacks. I get to reroll 1s. 2s! Ah, end of my days. 2s to wounds. 2 wounds, minus 1 AP, so it's going to be 4 up saves. So 1 might go down, it's going to be double, you need to roll double 6.
Nope, so that is 1 guy down.
Yeah, 1 guy down. I presume we're going to keep the power fists going.
I sure am.
Whoa.
So heading back, I'm just out of range of battle right, sadly. I'm going to throw my attacks back at the knight. This Dragoon's only got 1 wound, but I'm not so worried about that. It's more the knight. I want to start, you know, drawing a wee bit more, a few more wounds off him. So 2 attacks. Now it's going to be, it's minus 1, so it's obviously forced to hit. So only get 1 hit there. Now Ross did charge me, or that unit even, so he's activated Red Thirst.
Whoops.
So normally it would be 4s to hit wounds, but now it's 3s. So let's see what we can do. So that is a 4 there.
So wounds, I do, it's minus 2 AP, isn't it?
Yep.
Minus 3, so I think I'm at 5 plus invul save if it's against shooting. I'm going to check if it's just against shooting. I hope it is not. So Ion Shields is a 5 up invul save to shooting.
Hooray.
And a 3 up save usually, but you're minus 3, bringing me to 6. So you successfully wounded.
So it's going to be D3 damage.
Don't show me that 5 or 6. Ah, there we go.
Only 1, I should have thrown it at the Dragoon. Never mind.
Okay, morale time. You've suffered some casualties, not as much as I hoped. Do you want to roll your morale? First unit here.
Yep.
Fails on a 6.
Let's do this. Nope.
Nope. And then this lone power fist, he fails on a 4, 5 or 6.
I get to re-roll this, however. So there shall know no fear. That's a 3.
3, so he's all good. So that's it for Admech turn 2. Okay, I did some good bit of damage, but I wanted to kill that Dreadnought by all rights. He should have died, but he's still kicking about, unwounded by some miracle. Now I have scored. I got Kingslayer because my Rangers proved their assassin worth. That'll give me D3 victory points for 3 victory points plus Slay the Warlord, bringing my total to 6 victory points at this turn. I'm going to burn a card. I'm going to burn Quest for Knowledge. Requires me to take a victory point in which Will owns, which requires me to go all the way across the field. Not happening quite yet, and I don't think it will. But with that, let's move on to Blood Angels, turn 3.
So that went okay, I feel. Don't get me wrong, my Warlord being slain, that was very annoying. Just after he had his heroic little turn there. Never mind, it's a new turn, new cards get to be drawn, so not too bad. So let's see what toys I get to play with. The main thing I need to worry about now is if I don't tie Ross's shooting forces up, they're going to just wreak havoc on me, and I am running out of bodies fast now, so I really need to capitalise on this and start pressing Ross for as much damage as I can. So with that, I'm going to ask Ross to get out the room so I can choose my tactical objectives. Okay, so Ross has been relegated to my freezing cold balcony, the poor guy, and I have drawn my cards. So we've got, oh man, Noble Self-Sacrifice. That is annoying considering what just happened in the previous turn. So if a Blood Angel's character dies, I get a victory point. Okay, that, I feel like I want to throw away a character just to get that. Secure Objective 5, okay, that's probably not going to happen. Decapitating Strike. When this tactical objective is generated, work out which of your opponent's characters currently on the bat. Oh, that is annoying. So Ross doesn't have any characters left because I killed him. Overwhelming Firepower, FYI that Decapitating Strike will be getting burned. Overwhelming Firepower, score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the shooting phase. That is achievable. Score 3 or more, it would be D3. Okay, so that could happen. Mission Critical. When this tactical objective is generated, roll D6. Okay, I'll do that. Score 1 victory point if you control the corresponding objective marker. Okay, if the corresponding objective marker was controlled by an opponent at the start of my turn. I don't think he's controlling anything at the moment. Okay, so let's see. So objective marker 6. Haha, I am controlling it. Boom. Right, so that's 1 in the bag right there. Okay, let's lock and load this missile launchers and punish Ross. That's the Blood Angels movement done. Once again, tactical squads staying exactly where they are. Obviously they've got their missile launchers poised and ready. Now I am taking one massive gamble here because I'm a gambling man. The Storm Talon. Now I obviously want to unleash as much hurt as possible and try and clear as much of Ross as possible, so I'm actually, this is so stupid, I feel stupid. It's happening though, I'm putting it into hover mode. I'm not moving it, it's going into hover mode so it hits on 2s. I feel this is going to end so badly for me, but I'm doing it. It's going into hover mode. The Death Company move forward, getting that knight locked into combat. It's not locked, the knight can move out, but again I want to try and strip him of some wounds. The captain's moved up, obviously his 6-inch bubble for rights of battle is just clipping everything, and then the knight is giving himself some, not the knight, the dreadnought, sorry, is giving himself some options between the robots and the onager. Now my tactical squad's missile launchers have range of all of that, so I've got so much to choose from. If I don't roll well, this is gonna go so badly for me.
Just before Will starts shooting, I should really remember Canticle Zilla Messiah. I know it's at the beginning of the battle round, but usually I'm sort of getting out the room at that time because Will's won 2 objectives. I'm going to activate Benediction of the Messiah, reroll 1s in the shooting phase. Part of me was tempted to go Literacy of the Electromancer to try and take out that Power Fist, but you know what? We'll risk it, we'll go reroll shots to hit in the shooting phase and pray that Dreadnought does not do much, or at least I bring it down. Yep, I'm all banking on my next turn. Go for it, Will. I believe it's you come to shooting.
Okay, so we're going to start with Attack Squad on the top floor. He's going to use his missile launcher to fire Crack Missile at the Castellan robots. They're going to deal so much damage back to me, I need to start getting rid of them. So it's going to be 1 shot. Okay. Let's do this. So I need a 3 to hit. Hit. Going to need 3 to wound. Nope. Move on to the next unit. Again, exact same idea. Missile into the Castellan robots. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. There we go.
Okay. I'm still in Aegis, so 4 up invul with 6s bouncing a mortal wound on you.
Oh.
Take a mortal wound, please.
Yep, so it'd just be just a normal tactical marine. I'll get that off in a minute.
Sure.
Then I've got my missile launcher down the other side. Again, he's going to have a crack at the Castellans. Oh wow, awful start. Next we've got the Storm Talon in hover mode. Oh, that's a terrible idea, I can already feel it. Typhoon missile launcher is going to fire at the Onagar. Obviously he's firing the Crack missile variant, and the twin assault cannon is going to go into the Castellan robots to try and bring down a few more wounds. So we'll start with the missiles, hitting on 2s. Oh dear lord, wasn't worth it. Wounding on 3s. Oh my lord, this is brutal. Twin assault cannon into the Castellan robots. Let's see if he can bring it around. This guy obviously needs to be in supersonic mode to hit anything. Gonna need 2s.
Nice.
Oh, it's just doing that now to spite me.
Yep.
Okay, well there we go. If I knew slagging you off, mate, was the way to get you to do stuff, then I would lash it on. Right, so it's going to be, what's your toughness?
Toughness 7, so
okay,
5s.
5s. 4. 3 wounds.
3 wounds, what's your AP?
It's just -1.
-1, I'm
1
in
damage.
I'm in Aegis protocol, so 3 up save, no bouncing back. 2 saves with 1 wound going through.
Next up we've got the captain here. He's going to throw a bolt pistol shot at the Castellan robots. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Not that I need it, although I would have needed that next time.
5s.
Get him on a 5. Nope. Bolt pistol shots from the Death Company here. Going to fire at the Castellan robots.
Nice, if you can do that again.
Do that again.
You can do that again. No, you can't.
1.
1, it's going to be a 2+ save.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I'm going to take the bolt pistol from the guy in the squad, the single Death Company there. Going to take a pot shot at the Sidonian Dragoon. So 3, re-rolling 1s. Okay, hit. Going to need a 5 or a 6. There you go.
4 up save.
Oh, he's take it.
Gone. 6, he explodes. I'd actually really like him to explode.
Yeah, that would be beneficial for you, but no. Next we've got my Death Company Dreadnought. He's going to fire his Meltagun and Stormbolter into the Castellan robots. Going to fire the Meltagun first, see if we can get rid of that first one. So here we go, needing 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay. And then wounding on 3s.
Okay. I'm going to take my 4 up invul and I get to bounce back on a 6. Nope.
Does not. Okay, it's in Meltagun range.
So a 3 will see an ends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, super. Go on, see if it explodes.
Does not. And then I've got the Stormbolter as well. It's in rapid fire, so it's going to be 4 shots into the other one. In 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay. There we go. And in 5s and 6s here. Oh! That is a negatory. However, I did get one of those robots down. I'll take that. Okay, so getting on with the charge phase. We're going to start with my captain here. It's going to charge that Castellan robot. So I need 2 inches to get me within an inch. So come on, Ross. I know you want to.
Yeah, I'm only going to get 9 shots because I'm still an Aegis, unfortunately. So 9 shots, hitting on 5s as I am Agrippina.
It's 1 cock, so it's 2 definitely getting through.
No. So 2 getting through. I'm going to be 3s to wound you. 2 wounds, minus 2 AP, so 5 up saves.
I've got 4 up invuln.
Okay, then it's 4 up invuln.
So there we go. So is it 2 damage, isn't it?
It's 1 damage.
Oh, is it 1? Oh, take that. Okay, so it'll be a 2-inch charge. Smash. Okay, then I'm just going to quickly roll for these guys. These guys are going to charge into the night.
Brave.
Yeah. Look at that. Smash. And then for my last charge, this guy is actually going to charge both the Castellan robot and your Onagar.
I think regrets will be made.
I don't.
Dunecrawler going to fire first. Neutron laser, D3 shots. 2 shots. Your second dice.
Yep.
Cheers. 5s to hit.
So 1 hit.
3s to wound you. Regrets were made. Can I have an R6 dice from a Cognos Heavy Stubbers?
Yeah. Here you go, so that's 6 dice, buddy.
10 on 5s. Nice. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Where was that last time?
Okay, there's no AP to this, is there?
There is none.
Okay, so it's 3.
Oh, you're
Made.
fine.
And there you go, look at that, he's in. Okay, so let's kickstart this with the captain there. He's going to get 4 attacks with his power sword. So let's get this done. So I need 2s to hit, rerollable 1s because of battle rights. Thank goodness for that. Or not.
Or not.
Then I'm going to need 4s to wound you. It'd be 5s normally, but Red Thirst is activated. Oof, for only 1, and it's minus 3.
So it'll be 5 up armor save. Nope, so I'm down a wound to 5 wounds.
Sweet. Okay, so I've decided to split the Dreadnought's attacks. He's going to throw 3 of his 5 attacks at the Castellan robot, and he's going to throw 2 at the Onagar. So here we go. Let's do this first. 3 attacks into the Castellan, 3s to hit.
Nailed it.
I can pro, and normally it'd be 3s to wound, but it's actually going to be 2s because Red Thirst is active. There we go, and he is thirsty.
And what's his AP?
I believe it's minus 2.
Minus 2, so I'm an Aegis.
You've got your 4 up invuln, don't you?
It's only in shooting.
It's only in shooting.
But I'm 4 up armor save because I'm Aegis. Yeah, 4 up armor save. I failed 2. You are 3 damage piece.
Yep.
Let's see if I explode. I don't.
Moving on to the last 2 attacks. Just FYI, obviously the Bloodhounds are AP2. Last 2 attacks into the Onagar. Let's do this. So 3 rerollables. Yep, made them. And again, this is going to be 2s because Red Thirst. Oof.
Oh man.
-2.
Minus 2 will bring me to, I think, 5 plus save, and I've got 5 up invul. 5 up!
So that is 6 straight damage there.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to start with this lot here with the night combat. So it's 4 Death Company in this squad. It's 4 attacks apiece. Lovely jubbly. So we're going to need 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s because they are within range of battle rights, and that was filthy.
Was incredible.
Absolute filth. That all got through bar 2, and we're about to get another 2 through. Maybe a bit overzealous. There we go. So all bar 1. Red Thirst is activated again. So it would normally be 5s to wounds, but now it's 4s.
Normally 6s to wounds.
Why?
I'm toughness 8.
Oh, so it's going to be 5s then. My apologies. Let's do this. That's 1 cock there. So that is 4 wounds so far, and then just 1 cocked dice. Okay, so 4 there, Ross. 3 up saves.
3 up saves. I've suffered a wound.
Okay, I'll take that, I guess. And then we've got the Power Fist in there as well. So he's been stuck in combat for ages, poor guy. Going to be looking at 4s, -1, rerollable 1s. Thought that really mattered. This guy is knackered and getting nowhere with that Power Fist now. That is it for the Blood Angels fight phase.
I think it's Admech fight phase next, and Knight wants to teach some Death Company a lesson. So Knight wants to crunk back at these Death Company. I'm getting kind of tired of them. So we're gonna go with 4 attacks he's got, but each becomes 3 when attacking with him. So 3 of those 4 attacks are gonna go on this Death Company unit, and 1 of them's going on to this Power Fist.
Okay.
So that one attack is 3 with Trampling Feet. Gonna be forced at you. Almost devastating. It's gonna be 2s to wound you.
Are you gonna roll a 1?
Not today! I'm sorry, I hit a bunch of guys.
Get your hands off my Marines!
Do you get a 5+ save?
Okay, let's see what.
Don't save it.
No.
Okay, it's D3 damage. For 1, so you have a 6 upside. Do not pass this to Power Fist. So he is gone. I will then put a further 9 attacks into the other guys. 3, 6, 9. It's going to be forced at you. Not great, but you know what? We live, and it's going to be 2s to wound you. That's not great. Only 1 save, 5+.
5+. Let's see what we can do. Hey! I'll take that to the bank.
D3 attacks from the Onager on to the Dreadnought. For 1. Hit on 5s. For a hit. Winning on 5s. For nothing.
Okay, so not as good as I thought it was going to be. I actually thought I'd do so much more than that. Genuinely thought my Dreadnought was going to be free to just go straight after that Onager after all the missile shots into the Castellans, but alas, nothing happens, and now my Storm Talon gunship is in hover mode. Awful choice. I could feel it in my gut as I was doing it. You know, when it comes to the crunch, William is a nugget. So with that, I've achieved 2 of my tactical objectives. A mission critical objective, obviously when I drew the card, obviously I rolled, you saw that I got the 6. And again, I am still sitting on 6, I haven't moved, so that is 1 victory point there, because I control it. Excellent. Overwhelming firepower, obviously I shot that Sidonian Dragoon, that's the one, with a pistol. So yeah, that's him done. So 1 victory point there. So 2 victory points this turn. Not too bad, I'll take that. However, Ross has still got that knight and he is going to crunk me. Or he might just roll as badly as the last turn.
No!
So hopefully he'll do that. With that, I do believe I will be burning a card. Let me have a quick think about it. Okay, so gonna get rid of Decapitating Strike. That's kind of a no-brainer actually, mainly because Ross doesn't have any characters left. So yeah, that'll be getting burned. So with that, let's pass it over to Ross.
So we're still in this, we've still got a knight. It can still happen. This is going to be simple. I have my objectives and I can achieve both of them if I play this clever. Going to be very awkward. We're going to see what's going to happen. Let's go into some movement. There's not going to be much, but there's going to be some, and maybe this might all work out. So it's all or nothing on this one. My Rangers came out to hopefully do their job in assassinating characters, even without sniper rifles. They're doing better than they usually do, and we're going after another one here. We'll see how it goes. Neutron Laser Dunecrawler is getting out of dodge because Dreadnoughts are pains. Knight has jumped out. He can still fire and still charge, I believe, as he is a Titanic creature. And this Ranger came down a level so he can catch a bead at one of these Death Company. Pretty simple. We need the Shun phase to go super well. My Ranger Alpha here has been lying about. He did move down so he could get a bead on these Death Company. Gonna get 1 shot, hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. Hey, Wounding on 4s, and 6s are AP -1. So just normal armor save. Whoa.
6 up.
No, still 1.
No, went flying though.
Nice up next, and I really need to step up his game from last time. I'm going to put the rapid-fire bow cannon into the Dreadnought, the Storm Spear missile pods into the Dreadnought, Avenger Gatling cannon into this Death Company, heavy stubbers, 2 of which, into the Death Company, heavy flamer into Death Company, and I'm out of guns. So with that, we'll start with the shots onto the Death Company. So Avenger Gatling cannon, 12 shots hitting on 4s. Really nice. If that was 3s, it'd be even better, but you know what? Still really good. Strength 6, so I'm going to need 3s to wound you. For an incredible amount. It's -2 AP, so 5 up saves.
For none.
For none, I mean, it's 2 damage a piece, so how many did you lose there?
It's going to be 3.
It's going to be 3,
so that's
1 dead.
1. Oh, so close. 2 dead. 3 dead. I'm not going to continue after that. So they are gone.
So this is where I need things to really go well. I'm going to go with the rapid fire bow cannon onto the Dreadnought. Last time I got loads of hits. I'm hoping for the same, but actually hit. 6. Okay, we'll go with that. 6 hitting on 4s. For only 2. Oh. Wounding you on 3s for 1 wound. It's -2 AP, so 5 up save.
Okay. Oof.
Oh, so D3 damage.
Indeed.
For 2 damage, but you do ignore them on a 6. So
yeah.
5.
No, a 6.
Okay.
So no, you've dealt 2 damage so far. I do believe you have some missiles next.
And then missiles next. These are the big hitters. I really need these all to hit, and ideally all to wound. 4s to hit, 3 shots. For all hits, 3s to wounds. For all wounds,
this could be a rough.
-2 AP, so 5 up saves. Okay, now is D6 damage per 1. So I think you're down to 6 wounds.
Yeah.
Need this to be high. For 7 wounds. Sorry, that was a 2.
Yeah.
So 7 wounds.
So give me some 7 dice, and I'm going to need 6s to try and save them.
Yep. It is possible.
It is.
Ideally fair, so you need to get 2 6s.
Yep. Hey! He does it!
Rangers next. Sort of wanted to assassinate this lieutenant captain.
Yep.
But 1 wound, we have to bring down that Dreadnought. I'm going to get rapid fire range, so 10 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the benediction of the Messiah. Of course there's 3 2s. Nice! 5s to wound you, 6s are -1 AP. For 1 wound at full armour save. Please show me a 1 or a 2.
It's cocked.
Oh, please, yeah, okay. Oh, don't roll a 6. Don't do this, Will.
So that is him gone. Does he explode?
I really appreciate if you didn't.
He does not.
So Knight next is going to charge your hovering craft. Bet you wish you weren't hovering now.
Oh yep, I knew this was coming. Silly, silly boy. Okay, so I'm going to fire everything I'm worth into this knight. So I've got the twin assault cannon first. Show me some 6s. One's going to have to do, I suppose.
Yep.
Going to be 5s here. Nope. And then obviously I've got my Typhoon missile launcher as well. Gonna throw obviously a crack variation of the missile, so it's heavy 2 for 1.
Okay.
I need 4 here. There we
go. What's its AP -2?
-2, yeah.
So 5 up pinball save.
For 4.
Failed it, so do you want to roll D6 damage? Please be low, please be low.
For 4 damage, so you're down at 6 wounds, my friends.
Oh no. It's 2d6 charge, I need a 1.
Yeah.
Nailed it. So my knight's going to attempt to swat this pesky flower out of the sky. I am going to be 5s to hit you because you lowered my efficiency just. 5 hit, 12 attacks.
Oof, only 2 I can see.
Only 2, and even then it was actually really bad. Even at full efficiency. Okay, so I can't kill you, but it's going to be 3 wounds.
Yep.
Okay, only 1 wound, minus 2 AP.
Okay, so it's going to go to 5. Nope, so you get that through.
D3 damage for 2 wounds.
Nice. I will get to hit you back, however. I am still at efficiency, so I get 3 attacks back, and I'll be hitting you on 6s. Let's see what we can do here. Not an awful lot. Scratch that, folks. I'm actually down in efficiency. I went to 5. I thought I was sitting at 6. So I wouldn't have got all 3 attacks. It would have just been D3, but as you saw, it did not matter. Yeah.
So that's the end of Admech turn 3. Could have been worse, could have been better. Killing the Dreadnought was absolutely essential, really helpful, and the Knight dealing with quite a few targets as well was great. However, it is down efficiency. Bringing only 5s to hit is a real pain, which might come to me later on. However, I've almost eliminated everything from Will's back lines in terms of combat units, which is excellent. Deal with that Lieutenant, and I'm going to have field superiority in a way, unless he moves his tactical squads, which he hasn't done so far. I got Destroy and Acquire, which is basically destroy an enemy vehicle, but don't explode. And you didn't, so
no.
That Dreadnought gave me a victory point, which is awesome. And I'm going to burn Psychological Warfare, because I could get it, but I'd much rather choose to draw 5 new cards next turn. So with that, let's go into Blood Angels, turn 4.
Okay, so this is it. It's crunch time. It's do or die time. I've only got my captain. I've only got my Storm Talon gunship as well. Kind of stuck here. Really starting to panic a little bit. Still got my missile launchers from my tactical squads in the back, but they have been a bit. So we'll see what they can do. The Knight only has 6 wounds left. The Onager only has 5. It is doable, I just need to roll really well. If I manage to get the Knight and the Onager gone this turn, Ross hasn't got a chance. So with that, let's do a tiny bit of movement. I'm going to move my Storm Talon gunship out of there. It can fly, so it'll fly away and shoot. So get him out of there, open up the Knight, and just throw a ton of missiles at it. Yeah, let's do it.
Just before we move on with Will, I'm going to activate Canticles. I'm going to roll for it and just one of 4. 2, which I believe is Lieutenant Save Electromancer.
That's the one.
Yep, you've got nothing in combat with my Rangers or Dunecrawler, so this will have no effect.
Once again, movement done. The tactical squad's going nowhere. So they're just sat in their usual spot. Same with the tac squad down here. Again, just for those 3 missile launchers, you know they're going straight into the Knight. The Storm Talon is still in hover mode. It has moved over to just beside the captain, just to take advantage of that reroll 1s. And again, I've got the option of the Onager there or the Knight. We'll see how the missile launchers get on. But that is it. It is so tight. It is getting so close. Let's just crack on with some Blood Angel shooting and just pray the angel is watching over us. Alrighty, so this back line has been phenomenally useless. They've been backbenchers the entire time. This is their chance to shine. So I've measured it all up. There's only 8 bolt guns from the squads combined that are in range of that Knight, and obviously 3 missile launchers. I'm going to roll it all at once. So all the bolt gun shots from the 3 squads combined, it's 8 shots.
Scratch my paint.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. Going to need 3s here. Okay, so I've missed 2. Going to need 6s on top of this. Okay, so 1 there.
Okay, 3 plus save.
You made it.
Okay.
Got 3 missile launchers now, so I need 3s to hit.
One cocked.
Okay, so 2 have hit, and I'm going to need 4s on this. for 1, and it's -2.
-2, 5 up save.
Oh, like a pro. Okay, moving over to the Storm Talon gunship. Obviously he's been brought down in efficiency and he's moved, so normally it would be 5s to hit, but he's got a strafing run. So obviously I'll bring it to a 4, so it's going to be 4s to hit this knight. Everything into the knight. Let's do it. Absolutely everything. So the twin assault cannon, 12 shots, 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of that captain. Okay, I think the goodness for the captain, I guess. 5 I've got through so far, and I've got 3 re-rolls. Okay, so only 5 I've got through with that assault cannon. Gonna need 5s here. Okay, so it's -1 to you, Ross.
Yep, so it'll be 4 plus save. We're fine.
Oh, jeez, got the Typhoon missile launcher. I'll roll this over here for you, buddy. So 4s.
Whoa.
4s for 1, -2.
-2, 5 up save. Oh, right.
Right, I need a 6 to get that thing gone.
Be heroic, here we go.
Yes!
Ah!
Oh, finally!
Wow, yeah, well played. See if we explode. No.
No. Phew.
But that is the knight in bits.
Okay, and rapid fire round. We've got the captain here. It's going to fire his bolt pistol into the Rangers here, and then of course after that I've got nothing left to shoot. It's going to charge straight into the Onagar.
Okay, okay.
So let's do this in honor. Hiya! Okay, so it hits on a 2. That's excellent.
Wins on a 3.
Sure it is.
Okay, okay. 4 plus save.
So that is 1 execution right there.
Absolutely.
And I'll let you take it off. However, I will be charging that Onagar.
Brave move. Give me at least 6 dice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, neutron laser to the face, D3 shots.
Could regret this.
3 shots. Hitting on 5s due to Agrippina. You may regret this.
1.
Wounding on 2s. Okay, you're 4 up in ball.
Hey!
Oh no! Cool. I'm gonna need 2 dice again. Cheers. Calling this heavy stubbers. Heading on 5s. No. No.
And
Charging.
yeah, would you look at that? He is in there.
Oh man.
Kickstart the only fight for the fight phase here. We've got your Onagar. 4 attacks from the captain with his power sword. Let's see what he can do. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. All hit. Normally it would be 5s and 6s, but obviously I've activated Red Thirst on the charge, so it's going to be 4s here. Oof.
Ooh.
So I get half of them through.
It's -3, so that's going to bring me to 6 up save.
6 up.
No, 5 up pinball, because I get that in combat as well. Dumber! I'm down to 3 wins. Still get D3 attacks. For 2. 5 step. 1 hit. It's going to be 3s to wound you. Have a wound, but you get full armor save.
Sure do.
Have that wound.
I'll take it. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's the knight that was the main challenge there. Okay, so very successful for the Blood Angels. The knight. Oh my word, so many crack missiles at that thing and it just wouldn't go down. But we got it in the end, and that was pivotal to this match, considering that Ross, we've only got a unit of Rangers, a one-man squad of Rangers, and an Onagar that is now at 3 wounds and tied into combat. What do you think, buddy?
Well, I think I'm going to call it there, Will. Good game.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to have to call it.
If the knight survived, there was still opportunities, but that heroic last missile saw his end.
Yeah, you know my captain and everything's just going to keep chasing him and keep...
Absolutely, I'm just not going to get a neutron laser, am I?
Exactly. With that, I believe I ended on 8 to yours 6 or 7.
7, I got 7. I think you got 8 plus. You've also got Linebreaker.
Linebreaker as well. With that, it's probably worth just mentioning, obviously you guys would have seen it, obviously I had Secure Objective 5 Ross, which was down there.
Oh right, okay.
Obviously that wasn't happening. And then the reason I charged you with my captain, I thought, great, I could tie you up, or if you kill him, noble self-sacrifice.
Oh really?
Yeah, get a point if you kill a character. So thought, why not, I'll throw him at you. But yeah, with that, let's have a little chat.
Well, that was an interesting game to say the least. Your sort of drop, your assault was absolutely brutal.
It was, yeah, it was quite daunting at the start, wasn't it?
It was shutting me down from a lot of my painful units, you know, all my robots, my Dune crawlers. You basically managed to shut them down like that.
I know full well how horrible your AdMech shooting is, and no, was not having it, not again, Ross.
So no, you dealt with that one quite well. It was interesting though that towards the end of the game you were beginning to lose your line.
Oh my god, yeah, it was like it started so strong and then just my missile launchers just started letting me down, turn and turn and turn, and then I actually just genuinely thought it was just going to totally flip in your favour.
Oh yeah.
And it was so close as well, you had me on the ropes for a wee while, so...
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that game was all about my night. A heroic moment from my Rangers though, assassinating their chaplain.
That being said, the chaplain was my MVP, mainly because obviously that angel shard tying up all those units on his own.
Well, the fact is, what's that? 18 Castellan shots he denied, neutron laser, Cognizant Stubber, the eradication ray from the Tech Priest Dominus. Overwatch and 5s. You just went none of that.
Yep, none of that, and the rest of my guys could pile in. That just worked out so. It's just because you left that little space there. If you hadn't left that, I would have been struggling to
fit in.
Yeah, exactly. But it was just right there. It was like perfect. So yeah, no, loved it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, solid win for you, Will.
Thank you very much, Ross.
Absolutely awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. Let us know what you guys thought. Check us out on social media, we've got a bunch of projects, and check us out on Patreon because we've activated some stuff. You can get some bonus rewards from there as well. So thanks again, and we'll see you on our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.